It's a great, great finale.
The spirits are trying to warn you about Chucky. He's dying for good this time.
He's the only one who knows where my sister is.
We have to hurry. Chucky's out for blood.
Charles Lee Ray.
We all live on one side of the knife or the other. It's just that my side is a lot more fun.
All right, so Chucky season 3, part 2. It is wild. We see the death. I say a quotation, death of the good guy doll, because death is never final in horror.
Yes, very true. No, yeah, there's so much going on. I think that this second half of the season might be my favorite out of all the seasons that we've done. This is just like the biggest and the craziest and the bloodiest and the scariest and the coolest the show's ever been. I'm trying to think of more adjectives that I can use. And I think that it's just like, especially bringing back Brad, and then in the later episodes, you get to see John Waters and so many icons together in one show, and getting to work with them is such an honor, but then also getting to watch it and see it on the screen is such an honor too. So it's a great finale.
All right, so Brad Dourif is back. We see the last episode. Chucky died. I want to put in quotes, died, his doll form. So now we have Brad Dourif, Charles Lee Ray back. How was it to, meet the icon?
Yeah, I know it's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool being able to see like the actual voice of Chucky, because we never actually worked with him ever in the show. Like he was never on set. He always did his voice work in LA somewhere. So it's kind of cool finally seeing him in person, chatting up with him. And yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He's really cool. His acting is really crazy. It was really fun seeing him. Like I don't know what shot they used, but the shot where they reveal him. I saw them shoot that in the on the studio, and dude, he was looking sinister, man. It was pretty cool. I was like, dang, he's got it.
Yeah, I mean, I was already a super fan from, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Lord of the Rings. I mean, he is legendary, obviously. I was so starstruck when I met him, but he is one of the nicest people I've met, surprisingly. It's funny how the people that play like the scariest villains can also be the nicest people ever.
Right.
So that was great. We all got to talk to him, and he had so many stories that he got to tell us, and that was a trip. And yeah, he's an amazing actor, and I'm so thankful that we got to work with him.
Now is he gonna be more frightening than Chucky the doll? I don't know. I don't know what the scale is like.
I mean, I guess to me, he's more frightening because it's a person. I mean, I think Chucky's pretty scary, but like once you have like Chucky as like a human who's like more familiar to you, it's like, wait a minute, like this guy was a human at one point, which is even scary to think about. Right. It's like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're both scary. So
who's scarier, the good guy doll or Charles Lee Ray in person? Well, in ghost-like person.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I mean, like personally, I was so intimidated by meeting Brad in real life for the first time because none of us had met him for 3 seasons. None of us had met him in person because he was always away in a recording booth doing all the good guy stuff. So I guess not really scared, but very intimidated. Also, I'm so comfortable with the doll now. Like I've done so much work with him. We're buddies. We hang out on set. We have lunch together. Like we're best buds now. So I mean, I'm not really scared by him anymore. So I guess I'd say Brad, but not even scared, just more like intimidated. And he just made me feel so comfortable the second that we met and got to talking, and he's the best.
And what about John Waters? He's back again. Like that's why I said killed, because in quotation marks, because people keep coming back.
I was fangirling so hard when I met John. I was just so excited and trying to keep my cool. But that might have been one of my favorite days on set ever, the day that we worked with him, because we just sat in the green room for hours and hours and hours on set. I mean, these set days are crazy long. And he just told us story after story about everything that he's encountered when he was our age and, growing up and becoming a filmmaker, and everything that he went through to make his films, and just these insane stories, and all of our jaws were on the floor the entire time. And he was just talking like it was a normal Tuesday. So we were so amused and excited to meet him. And it was just such an honor. He's so cool.
And what about John Waters? He's back again. Like that's why I said killed, because in quotation marks, because people keep coming back.
I was fangirling so hard when I met John. I was just so excited and trying to keep my cool. But that might have been one of my favorite days on set ever, the day that we worked with him, because we just sat in the green room for hours and hours and hours on set. I mean, these set days are crazy long. And he just
Yeah.
told us story after story about everything that he's encountered when he was our age and, growing up and becoming a filmmaker, and everything that he went through to make his films, and just these insane stories, and all of our jaws were on the floor the entire time, and he was just talking like it was a normal Tuesday. So we were so amused and excited to meet him, and it was just such an honor. He's so cool.